Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours worth of time. So while this here may look like a couple of months worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing the Bitcoin chart on a very routine basis, including yesterday. So that's where all these green and red line annotations are coming from. And update's probably not the right word, more so just kind of confirmation that everything is holding up fine. Everything is still at work, and quote unquote at work mainly revolves around this red line right here, which I talked about yesterday, being that kind of shorter term level of resistance up at the 90-80 mark, give or take. And this is coming from over the weekend, the price got rejected from it. And then you fast forward to basically the past couple of days, and you can see once again, price got right up around that area. And, again, the price couldn't quite push through there. So as far as resistance levels are concerned, nothing new, but just confirmation that indeed this 90-80 area is indeed where these sellers seem to be hanging out at for the time being. And then, of course, if the price can break through 90-80, next key overall area of resistance right up there at the 9,500 mark. As far as levels of support are concerned, as I've talked about time and time again in the past, and will continue to talk about because this is a very important thing to keep an eye on from a charting perspective, is can the price stay up above the purple line there, which is that 50-period simple moving average. And so far, so good. The price continues to hold above it. I mean, today there was a pullback here, but, even with that pullback, didn't even get close to coming down here and testing the purple line. Whereas, last time there was a pullback, the price actually dropped below that purple line. But again, on this pullback here, it has actually already turned around and started to head back up before even getting down to that area. So, sure, just kind of a small little victory, but, a bunch of little small victories will eventually add up to a bigger victory. And the final thing to keep in mind, and just kind of want to point out here, is that the bulls, as far as building higher bases, they're continuing to do that. So they're slowly working their way upwards, and we'll see if this is going to ultimately lead to the breakout of initially 90-80 and then up there at 9,500. But anyway, slice it. Bulls are definitely working on it. They're making progress forward. And, while I'm not saying that, tomorrow the price has to break through 90-80 or anything, the price is definitely seemingly, gearing up for another run at it. So we'll see if this time the bulls can break up through there or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.